Whoa, ho, ho, what's going on? It is Financial Fridays. We're going to be talking about money. We're going to talk about money today. I'm excited, everybody, as people come into the room. We are going to allow them to come into the room. Hello, everybody. As you trickle into the room, allow me to introduce myself. Hello. Irina came in. We got Shar. Thank you so much for being here. I believe Sandra Meadows is going to come in just a moment here. Guys, thank you so much. I missed that. Dr. Cindy Seaman, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for coming in, Shar. I appreciate you being here. Lorena, thank you so much for supporting at such a high level. Hello, Rodney Smith. How are you doing? I appreciate you being here. Hey, as people trickle into the room, guys, feel free to invite this out. We are going to teach you how to make 5K today. We're going to talk about how you could become your own money tree. Irina, thank you so much for coming back. You've been supporting me all day long. I got about 14 minutes left to drop an amazing amount of knowledge. I always say this when I speak live. Allow me to introduce myself to some of you who may or may not know who I am. My name is Ryan Roy. I am a success coach. Hey, what's going on? I help people formulate their goals, break them down into small actionable steps, and have them literally take those steps so that they can reach the successes they desire in their life. Here's the other thing though. My degree's in finance and I have a passion about helping people get to the next. Does Laura know that I'm live already? Well, I went live because my instructions were to go live at 7. That's not my deal. Somebody needs to tell her to stop, or people need to trickle over. That's how we do. You need 5K today? Stick around for less than 15 minutes. I'm going to show you how you can get 5K today if you listen to the strategy in which I am about to explain. But I am a big believer in this. I'm a big believer in this. If I give into you guys, the more you give, the more you get. So I'm going to give you as much of me as I possibly can. Showing up is like 80% of everything. The other 20% is how you show up. So if you guys could tap that screen, what I'm going to go do is check out my super ninja trick, and I'm going to do a giveaway to the person or persons. I'm going to put you into a drawing to get something. But all you need to do is tap the screen and engage. Hello, Tommy Norman. Great to see you. And I also see that Sandra Meadows came in. Thanks, everybody, for inviting your followers. Let's get the numbers up. Let's teach you how to get 5K today. And we are talking about this. So click on Little Perry guy, and I'm going to give away this book. We're talking about money, guys. The Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. The person or persons that are giving a ton of hearts. If you give me over 500 hearts today, you are going to get put into a drawing. Guess what? Once you get put into a drawing, guess what? You have an opportunity to win the book. I will reach out to you via Twitter and let you know who the winner is, and I'll probably announce it Monday. So anyone who gives 500 hearts, you give, you get. So let's get started. We're going to talk sandwiches here, guys. And I need you to engage with me, because if you don't engage, I don't know that you're here. We're going to talk sandwiches to start off. So really quickly, what was your favorite sandwich as a child? Was it peanut butter jelly? Was it ham and cheese? What was it? I thought it was $5,000, not a book. Hey, I'm going to give you the knowledge to get the book, but if you get the 500 hearts, you have the opportunity to get the book. So appreciate that, Reggie. Peanut butter jelly, ham and cheese. Anybody for a grilled cheese? Those were all really great sandwiches, everybody. Really great sandwiches, but I'm going to share with you. We had turkey. We had bologna, egg, and cheese. I love it. PB&J, ham and cheese, peanut butter. We got a, hey, Sugar, how you doing? Realty got us great job, by the way. Here's the thing. Those were all favorites of mine, but I didn't have them very often. So everything I'm going to teach you here today, because you know what I ate as a child mostly? A sandwich is something between 2 slices of bread. I didn't grow up with a lot. I grew up with mayonnaise sandwiches. Mayonnaise sandwiches. So let me tell you, if I'm teaching you this, it's because I've practiced this. Because I've read books. And I've read books. And I've done it. And I've taken courses. In all these magazines, money, subscriber, entrepreneur, subscriber, entrepreneur, money. Guys, if I teach you, it's because I do it. So we're going to show you. Throw a cucumber on it. I wish I had a cucumber. That was a fresh vegetable. I had canned vegetables, people. I had canned vegetables. So we got 60 people in a room. Start inviting out, because I'm going to teach you how you make 5K today, right? So Warren Buffett, Does anybody know who Warren Buffett is? Put a 1 in the room. Put a 1 in the box if you guys know who Warren Buffett is. He is worth $70.8 billion. Does anybody know what Warren Buffett's #1 rule is? Does anybody know what Warren Buffett's #1 rule is? Boom. Thank you for inviting followers, all you who are doing this. Financial Fridays is rocking, and I want to acknowledge all of the people who are before me. Sandra, coming in. I didn't know that you didn't have to pay 3 months of hurricane if you're in a hurricane area. So many people could benefit from that knowledge, not having to pay your mortgage for 3 months. Dr. Sims, well, I'm going to get you in a second here. Dr. Sims came in and he talked about Luke 6:38, guys. Go look that up in the Bible. It's talking about money and abundance, right? Chris Calhoun comes in and he starts talking about your retirement. Take it into your own hands. And he has some knowledge, guys, so you want to follow him. And then we also had Laura Key come in, the realtor goddess, and she came in and dropped knowledge on all the ways that you could buy real estate, whether it was on a short sale, a traditional, a standard, I believe she said. There you go. Boss lady, boom, 007. Said it herself. You said never lose money is rule #1. You just Googled it. I love it. It took a little while. But then, you know what rule #2 is? Rule #2 is this. Never forget rule number 1. So guys, in the world today, in the United States today, we have an election, and everybody's giving flack to somebody named Donald Trump because he doesn't pay taxes. How many of you would like to not pay taxes? Put a 5 in the box. How many of you would like to not pay taxes? Put a 5 in the box. Boom, 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 boom. Don't hate the player. Don't hate the game. Learn the effing rules so that you can win the game. Yeah, I said it. Learn the fucking rules so that you can win the game. And I'm going to teach you a rule. How many of you are business owners? Put a 10 in the box. How many of you are business owners? Put a 10 in the box. Boom, I see some heart shooting. I appreciate that. Learn the rules. That's it. Learn the rules. Boom. Thank you so much. If you guys aren't following me, click on me right now because I'm going to teach you how to become your own money tree. And today, on today's scope, we're going to talk about, I got 8 more minutes to tell you guys how to do it. Boom. Let's learn the rules. So, if you're a business owner, right, but you are not incorporated, right? Those of you who are incorporated are already at an advantage. How many of you are not incorporated but make some money on the side? Put a 1. Put a 1 on the side. Sorry, Tommy Norman. I see Laura over there with the monkey over here like, oh my God. Not incorporated. You are known as a sole proprietor. Listen, if you made $5 at a garage sale this year, you are a sole proprietor. May I read off to you the definition of a sole proprietor? Let's do this. Sole proprietorship is simple, common, and unincorporated business structure. The owner gets all the profits and takes on all the business debts and liability. Sound like somebody who's running a business but isn't a corporation? Oh, man. So sole proprietors do not need to take any formal actions to form their businesses. However, if you have a garage sale, you don't need this. However, they do need the business license and permits, and need to know the exact rules depending on locality. The business is not taxed separately from the sole proprietor. The sole proprietor should use a Schedule C or Form 1040. Okay, now we're going to get going. What most people don't know, how many of you go to like H&R Block to do your taxes? I mean, honestly, how many of you go to H&R Block to do your taxes? Put a 2 in the box. H&R Block to do your taxes, put a 2 in the box. Or something like that. You do. Tamika, you're never going to go there ever again. Tamika, you're never going to go there ever again. Never going to go there ever again. Please, people, H&R Block, hiring an accountant. I'm going to tell you why. Because H&R Block knows nothing about a Schedule C or a 1040. And by the way, I need somebody to throw up some major emojis. I need Florida, red, yellow, green to throw up some major TurboTax, get rid of it. TurboTax, get rid of it. It's all for the government. It's all for the government. So, do you mind if I come over here and teach you guys some? Some of you may have to do it. If you make an income, and there's no shame in this, this is above the average of the American population. If you make between $37,000 and $90,000, put a 1 in the box. If you make between $37,000 or $90,000, put a 1 in the box. What do you tell my friend? I don't know. I'm going to tell you right now. There you go. Red Dawn. Listen, awesome. Over 37. Tamika, there you go. 5 minutes. I got you, girl. I got you in 5 minutes. We're going to do this. You are at over 37 to 90K. You're paying 25% in taxes. Below 37,000, it's like 20,000 to 37. You are making 15% in taxes. That's what you pay. You're paying 15% in taxes. Who wants to pay 15% in taxes? Who wants to pay 15 versus 25% in taxes? Put a 1 in the box. That's it, right? We want to pay 15. We don't want to pay 20. So, as a sole proprietor, if you sell one thing, did you know that you could have $7,000? $7,000 in write-offs. Almost no questions asked. Almost no questions asked. Here's the deal. Most people don't know this. If you make $42,000, if you make $40,000, listen, and you make $1 on eBay, if you make $40,000 and make $1 on eBay, you are now a sole proprietor. But that makes you paying at $40,000, you would pay $10,000 in taxes. Guys, 10K. You're going to pay 10K at 25% because you're in that tax bracket. If you write off $7,000 because you're a sole proprietor, you're now paying taxes at $33,000. But there's more. But there's more. Guys, it's about making this, putting more of this in your pocket. If you are now paying $33,000 at 15%, guess what, people? You're paying $4,950. I just made you 5K today. How many of you believe that I just made you 5K today? You guys could do the math. You could watch the replay. Put a 1 in the box if I just made you 5K today. I just made you 5K today. Here's the thing. People are like, oh, man, I got to pay an accountant. I got to pay an accountant. Guys, I have an accountant. I have 3 minutes. I have an accountant. The first time I paid my accountant 18 years ago, I came with a check for $18,000 to pay the government. And my accountant, because he understands tax law better than I do, even though I read books. I read books on taxes, right? I was like, man, I'm killing the government. I'm giving them 18K. If I was an employee, I'd be giving them like 60K. And I paid the accountant $500. I paid the accountant $500 to do my corporate taxes that year. Guess how much I got back? I just told you that I came with a check for 18K. He got me $2,000 back because he understands the tax law. H&R Block does not care about you. H&R Block does not care about you. Do you hear me? H&R Block does not care about you. TurboTax is probably owned by the same people who created H&R Block. Pay an accountant to put the rules in your favor. Don't hate the player, Donald Trump or big business. Don't hate the game, business and tax law. Learn the rules. I just told you guys a rule so that you can learn the game. And thank you so much for all my hearts. Guys, I got 1 minute and 20 seconds left. I want to thank everybody who's on Financial Fridays. More importantly, I want to thank Sandra for inviting me. She reached out to me and she was like, Ryan, could you get on Financial Fridays? And I would love to get on Financial Fridays because I think everybody needs this. Why the F-bomb? Because everybody blushed. Because everybody paid attention when I dropped the F-bomb. So you know what? The F-bomb isn't intended for anything but to draw your attention. So, guys, I'm going to be doing a program very soon. It's called Become Your Own Money Tree. I'm going to be dropping knowledge like this all day long. Not good attention. All attention in business is attention. Good attention, bad attention. Tommy, I agree. I know where you're coming from. But guess what? I am about helping people. And if I just sat here and dropped knowledge that people will listen because someone heard an F-bomb and was like, let me stay here for a second. That's my intention, is to help people and serve people. So if people stay because of the F-bomb and they're going to do it, then I'm going to say it. I don't need to always say it. And I gave you one F-bomb and I lifted another F-bomb, so I don't need to say the F-bomb. But if it keeps people in the room so that we can get to the next level, I want to do it. Who is next? Florida, red, yellow, green. It looks like I'm frozen. It looks like I'm frozen. I'm out of here. I'm out of here, guys. Thank you so much for your time. It looks like I'm done. I am here to serve people. It looked like I froze there for a second, guys. I'm not sure. I love you guys. I appreciate you. She's next. Follow me. Click the little Perry guy in the corner. Follow me. And I look forward to seeing the rest of Financial Fridays. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm trying to get out. I promise. I'm trying to leave.